Hi children, welcome back to our IT class. Today we are going to start our 8th lesson, Database and Introduction. Okay, do you know what is a database? Okay, let's get to know about it through some examples. Imagine that our school library is getting computerized. Then what will be the benefits? We can quickly find out if a book is available. Catalogs of different kinds of books like fiction, poetry, history can be created. A list of issued books can be prepared and find out the members who haven't taken any books at all. Clear? Then, to computerize our school library like this, what are the preparations to be made? Collect the data of books, collect the data of library members, set up a computer and related devices, and prepare a suitable software. Now, the library will have a stock register in which all the data will be recorded, right? So, instead of keeping them in the stock register, what about making tables of this data and storing them in the computer? The details about the books in the library can be shown in a table, and this is called the database of the school library. Similarly, if the table contains data regarding the students of our school, then it will be a database of our school. Now, you may have heard about a system called Sampurna that contains all the information about the students in our public schools. The data regarding lakhs of students have been compiled, that is arranged systematically. Such systematic collection of data are called databases. The data is recorded in one or more tables in a database. It is possible to store data securely, that is safely, add new data, remove unwanted data, take and use data as needed, and make suitable changes in databases. Now, have you got an idea about the database? Systematic collection of data, that is orderly arrangement of data in the form of tables, is called a database. Now let's move to another topic, DBMS. DBMS is Database Management System. It is a software that makes it convenient to do activities with a database. Okay, the software which makes to do activities in a database is called a database management system. Here, the user does not directly handle the database but uses it, that is the database, through an application software only. Clear? That is, DBMS acts as a link between the user and the database. MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, Oracle, etc. are well-known database management systems. These all are examples of DBMS. There are DBMS applications that come as part of Office packages such as LibreOffice Base, Microsoft Access, etc. Let's see how we can make use of the software LibreOffice Base to build a database. The opening part is Applications, Office, LibreOffice Base. Okay, here we can see a new window, that is the database wizard. Our first step is select database. Okay, select create a new database and click on next button. Then we will move to the next step, save and proceed. Click on finish button. Here we can give the name for our new database. Okay, I am giving school library as the name for our new database, and I am saving it in the location desktop for my convenience. After giving the name, click on save button. See, this is our new database. Note that the file extension of LibreOffice Base is ODB. Here we can see three panels. First one, the database panel, second one, the task panel, and the third one, the work area. Okay, from this, Select tables from the database panel because we are going to create a table. Okay, select tables from the database panel and from the task panel, select create table in design view. We have to give the headings for our table. Look at the headings that they are given to us to fill in this table. Let's type them one by one. You have to study the type of the data to be filled in these headings also. First one, book number. It must be a number, right? So we have to select numeric number data type from the set of data type given. Okay. Second one is, this must be words. Name must be words. So text is the data type. Remember, if we want to type words, we have to give text as the data type. Then third one, author. Author is also a name. So we have to give text type. Then the fourth one, book price. It must contain decimal values. So we have to give decimal data type. Okay, select decimal data type. Then the next one, date of purchase. It is a date. So we have to give date as the data type. Next is category. Category is also words, right? Novel, poem, etc. So we have to give text data type. Then the last one, cover image. Cover image is an image. So we have to specify the data type as image. Besides this, we have to study two more data types. That is the first one, type, to check for yes or no condition. Okay, yes or no boolean. And this next one, time data type, used for entering the time. So the outline for our data type is ready. Okay children, today's class is over. Thank you for watching.